everyone, this is Mariam Ansar and I am assigned as a science teacher over here at this school. On behalf of the Nand Kishore Vidya Bhavan, now today I am going to introduce the whole school premises. Here as you can see, Nand Kishore Vidya Bhavan, Dhanuha, Chaka, Nani, Prayagraj. Here is our guard room where our guard takes the entry log of all the visitors in our school. Here is a suggestion box, and right to this, here we have a notice board through which we intimate to the parents along with all the notices. So let's enter to the main gate, of the school. To right to this, here we have a parking area where the students park their bicycles, and we also park wingers and school buses. School also provides the bus and single facilities. As here we can see we have number of buses and wingers that the school provides to the students for the transport services. Now forward, here is the way to the principal office where we can see before the side we are going to the principal office. As you can see on the way, facilitates the ramp for the CWSN students. Now next to this, here we have a suggestion box out of the principal office. Now let's enter to the principal office. This is the principal area where the principal sits. Playground of our school. Here is the entry for the school. As you can see, there is a section for the kabaddi where the students play the kabaddi in the supervision of our PTI. Next to this, there is another section of the playground that facilitates another sport, that is the volleyball. There's a court for the volleyball. This is the court for the volleyball, and this can divide the sport into two sections for the two teams. Now, there are many more other sections for the sports in this playground. Let me introduce you to all. Next to this, you can see there are two poles. This two poles is for the Coco. This section is for the Coco. The two poles is for the seating arrangement of the teammates of Coco. Here you can see on the ground the sections have been made for the team players to sit accordingly. Moving forward, there is another course of badminton. Here is the court of badminton. Where the net divides the court for the teams. And all these sports have been done under the supervision of the PTI office. This is the net of the court that divides into two of the teams. Now here we have number of swings for the preparatory sections and the juniors. As you can see, we have number of swings like seesaw. You can see here we have last one. Next to this, into the space that specifies number of sports item here. Right to this, here you can see there are the hula hoop rings and discs. Our PTI also follow the diet chart for the students for their better health. Now here the number of the sports equipments you can see are the hurdles, badminton, shuttles, and we have the roof for the turf and more, and we have sacks, number of sacks for the sack race, and we have net, extra net, and the footballs, and we also have some cones and the inch tapes for measuring the ground. Area and the podium where we give the speech and the conduct the assembly and more. At the end of this ground floor corridor, here we have the facility of ramp for the CWSM students to go to the consecutive floors without any inconvenience. And we have also the wheelchairs for the CW students to go to the ramp. Let me take you to the first story of this building through this ramp. As you can see, we have reached to the first floor. Now as we have reached to the first floor through ramp, next to this here we have water. Now let's go to the second story to the ramp. These are the ramps that is used for the CWSM students. Now finally we have reached to the second floor of Nand Kishore Vidya Bhavan. The administrative office of Nand Kishore Vidya Bhavan. There is a board for the administrative office. Now let's go to the administrative office. This is the main entrance of the administrative department. Through this channel, we enter to the administrative office. Here we have employees who takes the fees and are in charges of the admission. We have already visited the administrative office. Next to this, here we have an infirmary. Let's visit the infirmary. Here's the desk for the infirmary. Now we have the number of aids, medical aids, and this infirmary have 2 beds and the curtains, fully equipped beds and full of medical aids. Corridor of the ground floor. Before that, here we have an activity room on the left, and next to this, here we have a staff toilet. Let me take you there. That is fully equipped with the dustbin and basins. Here we have a number of urinals and the restrooms. Next to this, on the left, we have a water drinking area. Here we have a water drinking area where the students of the ground floor come and take water from it. Next to this, here we have a girls' toilet where the school provides the facility for the CWSM students as well. Here we can see there are the number of washrooms along with the dustbin and the basins. There is the last washroom. The last restroom is for the CWSM girls, the students. strong room to the left. Here is the view of the strong room. Staff room. Let's introduce you to the staff room. Here is the staff room where our teachers take rest after taking classes. There are a number of tables and a number of shelves for the teachers to keep the notebook and notebook records for the students. That's the table. Here's the table where our principal takes time to take the supervision of all the records that teachers takes. Here we have a class 1 section in classroom. Next to this, the next class is class 1 section B. Let me take you to class 1 section B. Now, this is the vision and values. Now, next to this, here we have a counseling room. Out of this, there is a file machine for the attendance of the teachers and the staffs. Now, let's enter into the counseling room. There are counselor and sub-counselor sits and takes the counseling of the students. As you can see, here are counselors sitting and doing all sort of work. There we have drinking water facilities for the teachers and counselors. Now, let me take you to the mathematics lab. Based on the maths and the number of teaching aid and mathematics kits that are all placed on the tables and here we have a geometry box for the teachers to teach on the board. And there are many other models and along with a papers and the shapes of chemicals. Next to this, here we have class 2 section. Class 2 section which is a classroom for and next to this, here we have computer lab. This is the computer lab where there is a number of here you can see there is a number of computer systems for the students along with the internet services. And here we have another seating arrangement for the students to sit where the teacher can explain the topics related to the computer. Now opposite to this, in the corridor, from the corridor, there is a smart class. This is our smart class that is having a smart board that is completely a dashboard along with the internet services. As the school provides the same for the sea of these students for girls. As you can see, here are the basins and the number of journals and number portions. This is the last one, and the last one is for the CWSN boys student portion. Okay, now let me take you to the first floor of Nand Kishore Vidya Bhavan. This is the first staircase. Now, here is the first. This is the first floor of Nand Kishore Vidya Bhavan, where we have the parts. The first floor. Now here we are going to the first floor. Here we have installed CCTV cameras for the safety purposes. Now this is the first floor corridor. Let me take you to the right. This is chemistry lab. Here we have activity hall, and on this wall here we have the bulletin board for the lab activity. Next to this, here we have biology lab, and at the end of this corridor, there is boys' toilet that is also have the facility for the CWSN boys students. And at the end, now let me take you to the left-hand side of the first floor corridor. Here we have 5th class section A. This is an open area. Next to this, here we have physics lab. Out of this, we have fire extinguisher. This is class section A. These are the bulletin. This is composite lab, and this is class 7 section A. These are the bulletins of these classrooms. Next is dance room. And next to this is the class 8 section A. This is an open area. And at last, this is a proposed class 10 classroom. This is toilet for girls on the first floor. And this is proposed in class 9 section C. This is proposed classroom for class 9 section B. And at the end, we have reached to the second floor corridor. Let's go to the right-hand side. This is the proposed classroom for class 10 science bio stream. And left, here we have music room. Next to this is the proposed classroom for class 10 commerce stream. And the last is toilet for boys. That is also has a facility for the CWSN boys. At the end, here we have a ramp for the CWSN. Now this is the composite lab. As you can see, here we have a fire extinguisher for the fire safety purpose. Let's move to the composite lab. This lab is the combination of physics, chemistry and biology. As you can see from the chemistry stream, here we have analytical balance. Here we have number of compound microscopes from the biology stream. Here we have the instruments that belongs to the physics stream. Here we have some Hooke's law. This is the compound microscope. This is the dissecting microscope. This is the period stand. And here we have number of charts on the wall, as you can see. Virus, food chain, harmful insects, and animal cells. These are some funnels. And here we have some lens. This is the Hershey temperature. This is the Hooke's balance, urine stand, holders, standard, thermometer, and this is the lab where we can get the glassware, funnels, beaker, glass ball, conical flask, and more. This is the rack that is fitted with the basins. Here we have number of basins, and on the wall there are charts. Newton's law of motion, refraction of light, and on this wall here we have 2 exhaust fans. Now next to this is the almirah where we have kept some glassware and the chemicals like the host operators, and this is the conical balance. These are the magnets, and on this rack that is fitted with the number of faces. And here we have the number of charts that is facing on the chemistry laboratory safety chart, sulfuric acid preparation chart, and the preparation of oxygen. Next to this, on this wall, here we have a whiteboard for the explanation purpose. And this is our mirror where we have kept all the instruments and classes. This is bio lab. Here we have a skeleton model for the explanation of bones. We have segregated bones as well to explain them clearly. Now, on the second graph, here we have a number of basins to perform experiments. Next to this, here we have reagent bottles and other equipment. Now we have burette stands for titration. Here we have dissecting boards along with a scalpel, lens, watch glass, permanent sites, pipette stand, funnel, test tube stand. Here we have, this is dissecting microscope, quick case, a tray, and similarly on the next table we have burette, reagent bottles, popping bottles, dissecting microscope, permanent slides, test tube holders, funnels, dissecting box, and mirror sensor. Opposite to this, here we have a number of charts as you can see on the walls. Now here we have the specimens, as you can see on this rack. This is the specimen of Garricus, Scoliodon, cockroach, and various other specimens we have like starfish. Next to this, on the next rack, here we have compound microscope, and this is the life cycle of cell 1. Now we have a number of other glasswares that we have kept here in our mirror. These are the conical flasks and funnel. Here we have filter papers. These are the rooted digodestin and gas jar. Other boxes of dissecting box. Here we have the physics lab, as you can see. And for the fire safety purpose, we have fire extinguisher. Let's enter into the physics lab. These are the cupboards and the racks. These are the windows and the windows are kept over here on the side. Keys are kept here. Hydrolysis apparatus, keys and the keys, electrolysis apparatus, and batteries. Here we have the rack of basins. As you can see, these are the basins, and the number of charts have been pasted on the walls. And there is an exhaust fan on this wall and another exhaust fan is situated over there. Next to this, here we have another mirrors where we have kept all the prisms and the lens, magnets, power magnets, new magnets, and number of mirrors are kept. Similarly, here we have another rack along with the number of basins, as you can see, and here are the charts on the walls based on wave motion, sound, magnetism, X-rays, Ohm's law, etc. This is the rack where we have kept extra electronic balance. As you can see, these are the electronic balance. Here we have kept some electronic balance, code balance, and this is the whiteboard for the explanation of the experiment. Here we have a table where we have kept some power magnets, and these are the thermometers. These are the instruments for the optics. This is the mirror, and this is the apparatus to explain the optics. Some topic related to optics. These are the power magnets, and this is the drawing board where to do the experiments along with the prism. On the second table, here we have thermometers, and this is the apparatus that we use to increase the balance. And this is the Warner calipers, this is the Hooke's law, and here we have pendulum, this is the windmill, this is the apparatus for the optics. Now let me take you to the another shelf. Here we have the injection diode, this is the amp gauge, and these are the keys, ammeter, ammeter, ohms, apparatus, hydrolysis, stopwatch, electrolysis, battery, and here we have keys and galvanometer. As you can see on the distribution. As you can see, here we have a full sequence of lab activity. As you can see, we have conducted a number of lab activities along with the CBSE chemistry. Let's get into the chemistry lab. Here you can see there are a number of charts pasted on the wall, and these are the almirah where we have kept the glassware. As you can see, here we have kept funnel, conical flasks, wire balls, holders, spatula, pH paper, litmus paper, and other filter papers. Here we have pestle, mortar, burette, and thermometer. Here we have kept some desiccators, as you can see. These are the reagent bottles. Here we have gas jars. Now on this rack, there are a number of basins, as you can see. These are the basins. Next to this, these are the chemical wires, where we have kept the chemicals according to the alphabet. Now, next to this, here we have number of basins again on this rack. Next to this, we have other chemicals kept over here in this rack. And for the safety purpose, we have kept the first aid for the students and the teachers. Now this is the whiteboard where teacher explains and clarify the topic, whatever the teacher conducts the experiments or activity based. Here we have a chart of periodic table, and this is the notice board of chemistry lab. Next to this, as you can see, here we have analytical balance. This is analytical balance weight box. This is hot plate, burette-based classrooms. This is the second floor. Now let me take you to the left to this corridor. Here we can see there is a music room. Next to this, we have a proposed classroom for class 10 commerce. This is the proposed classroom for class 10 commerce. After this, here we have an open area where the run ends for the CWSN students to come to the second floor. Next to the library, here we have a conference hall. Here we have a number of chairs where we take conference and meetings. We have the library. As you can see, here is the library entrance. Now we have newspaper stands here. And now let's enter to our library. Let us introduce to our librarian here to conduct all the activities that chemistry. Now going forward, here we have various bookshelves. Here are the bookshelves where we keep the book articles. Similarly, we have bookshelves for English, that is requiring the grammar and literature part, for science section having to write into physics, chemistry, and biology. And this is the seating arrangement for the students where they sit and use their leisure to gain here in this library. This is the reading area for the students, where they enjoy reading all these comics and general of the number of, here we have number, where the number of walls for the drawing, painting, articles, as you can see pasted on the walls, and other craft, where the students come and enjoy their drawing and painting skills. Here you can see there's a beautiful craft made with the wasted papers. After this, here we have a girls' toilet on the second floor. Girls' toilet on the second floor, that is with the facility for the CWSN girls students as well. Here we have a number of toilets, and the last toilet is for the CWSN students. Now, just next to this art room, here we have a beautiful balcony view. Now here you can see the whole corridor is fully equipped with the CCTV cameras. Now, here we have a proposed classroom for class 12 science biohistory. This is a classroom for the biohistory. Next to this is the class 12 classroom for the commerce stream. Classroom commerce stream. This classroom is for the class 12 math stream. And just next to this is the class 12 for moving forward. Here we have class 11 for the art stream. Class 11 for the art stream. And this is the class 11 for commerce stream. Class 11 for the commerce stream. Next to this, here we have class 11 with science stream biology. Science stream biology. This is science stream biology, class 11. This is an open area here, and next to this, here for the students to sit, along with the whiteboard facility. Next to this, here we have a proposed classroom for class 10 science biology stream. Next to this is the class 10 proposed classroom for the commerce stream. Now let me take you to the music room. That is on the second floor. Boys toilet on the second floor, along with the facility for the CWSN boys, the students, where we have basins and number of urinals, and the last washroom is for the CWSN boys students. This was all about the second floor of this main instruments on the rack: harmonium, dholki, and tabla. This is the seating arrangement for the students for the music classes. Here we have an activity on the first floor. Here the students play the indoor games. Here we have number of chess tables, carrom boards, and other toys for smallies. Now this was all about the activity room, and at the end of the activity room there is a wall where there are a number of skipping ropes hanging on the wall for the students to do some good exercises for good health.